के। देखते हैं कौन सा कैरेक्टर लोग रिवील करते हैं। हो सकता है मेरे ख्याल से एलएफ वजीटा आने वाला है सुपर सेल। कुछ कूल एनिमेशन के साथ वो बहुत तबाही होने वाली है भाई। आप लोग गैस एक्साइटेड हो? मुझसे तो पूछो वरना कितना एक्साइटेड हो। मुझे क्या कमेंट्स कर रहे हैं? नहीं, SJ4 तो 6th एनिवर्सरी तक ही आने वाला है। सीसी, हाँ मेरे को भी सीसी चाहिए, मेरे पास ज़्यादा सीसी है भी नहीं। एलएफ सुपर ट्रंक्स हो सकता है। एंड्रॉइड 16 वो तो पक्का होने वाला है। एंड्रॉइड 16 में भी 1% स्पार्किंग होने वाला है वो। बस 1 मिनट में भी बस स्टार्ट होने वाली है। लेट्स गो। ओहो, क्वालिटी भी तो सेट करनी है। अच्छा, अभी स्टार्ट ही नहीं हुई ना। तोशी प्लीज मेरे को टाइमर। वॉल्यूम चलो ठीक है, इतनी वॉल्यूम मेरी और गेम की वॉल्यूम दोनों की आएगी। आई मीन इन स्टफ की दोनों की वॉल्यूम आएगी। क्या कमेंट कर रहे हैं ये लोग अभी भी? अरे पता है मुझे। आई होप ये कुछ ढंग का एकदम खतरनाक वाली यूनिट रिलीज करें, जैसे कि एंड्रॉइड 17 वो काफ़ी अच्छा यूनिट है। और लेकिन उसका काउंटर भी है कि एलएफ गोको भी आया था स्पिरिट बॉम्ब वाला। उसका एलिमेंट ब्लू है, सोच सकते हो। अच्छा काउंटर है क्योंकि डिफेंसिव तो भाई पूछो मत, कितनी ज़्यादा हेल्थ है ना उसकी। और जब उसका गॉड फील होता है, हेल्थ रिस्टोर जो करता है ना भाई, बहुत अनोइंग करता है वो। होने वाली है, लेट्स गो। यार लाइव चैट कौन देख रहा है? मेरे ख्याल क्वालिटी बढ़ानी चाहिए मेरे को। लैग कर देख थोड़ी सी। अरे मैं पीछे रह गया क्या? अरे अरे भाई, मेरे को साथ ही साथ चलना पड़ेगा। तो क्या अब ठीक है? अरे अरे अब ठीक है। ठीक है ना वॉल्यूम? भाई मुस्टैच करके आया आज तो।
Hello everyone,
No,
I'm Yuka
Yuka.
from Dragon Ball Legends Global Marketing Team. We are excited for another reviews and stuff, and we hope you are too. Last month saw the end of the Legends Festival and the start of the GT campaign.
That's right. It started with Legends Limited Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's Zenkai Awakening and continued with the stunning arrival of Legends Limited Goku, who can unleash the incredible Super Ultra Spirit Bomb,
वो तो भाई
as
पता
well
है।
as the first appearance of Giru in Legends, who joined alongside Trunks as an assist for Pan. At the end of the month, Super 17 became the first enemy from GT to join Legends as a Legends Limited character, while Bulla made her first Legends debut. This campaign has had a lot of variety.
And they each have abilities that reference the original series.
Yes, indeed. Legends Limited Goku is a defensive character who can stand in the face of enemy attacks, while its powered-up ultimate arts is what really makes this character stand out.
If you use the main ability after filling up the unique gauge, then the Super Ultra Speed Bomb you can unleash is tremendously powerful.
For sure. It cuts the enemy's damage reduction effects by quite a lot, and depending on the number of defeated enemies, you can inflict no switching and even reduce their vanishing gauge to 0. You're pretty much guaranteed to land the Super Ultra Spirit Bomb that way. Meanwhile, Super 17 has a powerful special arts with an absorption effect, a blast arts with bonus damage against blast armor that will be quite effective if your opponent is being overly cautious, and tap actions that activate various effects, letting you gain the upper hand in battle.
It's so cool to see Super 17 absorb Ki blast and power up just like in the original series.
Yep, and meanwhile, Bola features supporting attacks from Vegeta. We think the way this unit portrays the relationship between these two characters from the Dragon Ball GT anime is a lot of fun. There were a lot of new GT characters released, so try them out and see what they can do. Moving on, the episode campaign Cell Saga Z started just recently. How's everyone enjoying it?
There
टू
was
बी
a slow
ऑनेस्ट
game
तो उसे पता
campaign
सही नहीं
last
लग रहा है
year,
इन सब
but it
जो
was
इन्होंने
full of
फैशन कर रखा है ना तो उसी ने
campaign.
वो
You're right.
नॉर्मल फैशन इसका
You
सही
all
लगता
have
है
probably already seen the new event-exclusive First Form Cell and
बिल्कुल ये वजीटा
Zenkai
लग रहा है जो
Awakening for
मुस्टैच में
Super
था ना
Saiyan
जीटी
Trunks
में
Teen. But today we have the latest info on episode campaign Cell Saga Z. Naturally, that includes some new character reveals, so be sure to stick around.
Yes, you don't want to miss them. First, let's start with Legends Update info. We have some info to share with you about updates coming in late February, starting with this.
ओ हाँ चेंजेस भी आने वाले हैं न्यू गिल्ड बैटल्स
Guild Battle
ओ
is a
भाई
new
क्या
mode
बना
in
दिया
which
भाई
guilds
मजा सा आ रहा
compete
है
against one another. Two guilds face off with 30 members each for a massive battle between a maximum of 60 players. There will be a game board made up of tiles that you'll move between, and players will compete over bases
वो
located
एक
in
मिनट
the
से हम
central
सीसी
part
में
of the
लेंगे
map. Guilds that are silver tier and higher can join. This mode will use the same auto battle system that is currently used for the Tournament of Power.
Oh, okay. So guilds will be competing against one another using the Tournament of Power system.
Correct. Since guilds are involved, coordination amongst your teammates will be crucial. There can be battles between groups of players, and by using items, you can restore the health of and even buff your fellow guild members. So move as a team and coordinate carefully as you aim for victory.
Up until now, players have been able to enjoy earning points and competing together in the guild rankings. But it's great that we've added a way for you to compete together. It's up to 30 versus 30, but are you expecting that guild will coordinate to play at the same time?
Yes, actually. There will be fixed times to compete, sort of like with Legends Battle Royale. You can vote within your guild to decide when to compete, then log in and compete together at that chosen time. Guild battles are planned to be held for 5 days. Guilds can play once on each of the 5 days. So, pick a time that works best for your guild and give it your best shot.
This is an all-new way to play Legends, so we hope you'll have fun with it, especially if you're someone who likes competing with your guild. Remember to check in-game after the release for more details. Now, for yet another new update.
Team moderating is proud
A new
नया है
limited time special rule called Rating Match Proud is being added to rating matches. I'll dive right into explaining what this rule is all about. First, you'll be fighting up to 3 matches against the same player. The first
ओ
match
अच्छा
will
मैं
be
समझ गया
just like a regular battle. In the second match, you'll fight using the remaining 3 characters you didn't use in the first match. In other words, with these rules, you'll be making use of all 6 of the characters you used to form your party.
I see. So you need to form your party knowing that you'll be using all 6 of them to battle.
Right. And you'll need to decide which 3 you'll want to use in the first round. That's extremely important. Your opponent won't know which 3 of your 6-member party you'll use in their first round, so you'll both need to try and predict what the others will do.
In regular rating matches, a lot of players have become pretty set on which 3 characters in their party they'll use, and it's easy to guess what your opponent will pick. Looks like that's going to change with this rule.
Yep. Then, if one player wins 2 rounds in a row, that person will be the winner. However, if they're tied with 1 win each, they'll move on to a final match called Battle of Pride. In Battle of Pride, you must choose at least 1 member from the first and second rounds to form your team. Then, you'll battle it out to determine the true winner.
By mixing members from rounds 1 and 2, it makes it difficult to form a strategy in which you select members based on Zenkai abilities, under the assumption that you'll lose 1 match but win the other 2.
Of course, it's not that you can't hammer out a battle plan similar to that, but we created these special rules to allow players to experience a different type of battle where they can't use the same party over and over.
Incidentally, if you get overpowered and lose terribly in the first round, is there a way to surrender if you don't want to continue into the second?
the defeated player has the option to choose whether they want to fight in the second round. No need to worry about it. Moreover, if both players each lose a round, they both need to agree to progress to the final Battle of Pride. That means players who choose to fight it out in Battle of Pride really want to settle the score. It's the kind of battle you can't experience in just a single round, which is what we think makes this rule so much fun.
I'm starting to get excited. After a hard-fought battle against another player, I sometimes find myself wishing I could fight them again. So in this rule, if my opponent also chooses to have another match with me, I'll get my wish.
Rating Match Proud will be launched in a pre-season fashion, after which we'll make any adjustments that might be needed. Once finished, it will be available on occasion as a special season. Rating Match Proud will not be a permanent replacement for regular rating matches, so don't worry about that. For now, just think about what kind of parties you think would be a good fit for Rating Match Proud and get hyped for this new exciting rule.
Alright, that's all the update info we have for you today. These are planned for late February, so we hope you're excited. Now, let's move on to some Legends news. We have plenty of exciting news for you about the episode's campaign Cell Saga Z. First up,
ओ परफेक्ट फॉर्म सेल एलएफ वाला ना
Perfect Form Cell
अबे
from
यार
episode Cell
मुझे लगा
Saga
एलएफ
Z
वाला है
is getting a Zenkai Awakening.
this is the one that can transform into Perfect Cell, right?
Right. The Zenkai ability will target characters who are both Element Red and Tag Android.
That includes the Legend Limited third character Android 17 and Android 18, the second form Cell who transform into Perfect Form Cell, and the Legend Limited Super 17 released at the end of January.
That's right. Be sure to try some parties with these characters. To touch on the new abilities that will be added a little, when an enemy Ultimate Arts, Awakened Arts, or Rising Rush is activated while this character is on standby, their Ultimate and Awakened cards will be debuffed by 30%, and your own substitution count will be lowered by 4.
It sounds like there will be big improvement to Cell's use as a defensive character.
Oh yes. There's also going to be an effect added where using cover change will cause your opponent's draw speed to decrease by 1 level, so be sure to make good use of this cell to receive enemy attacks. You can get the necessary Awakening Z power from Zenkai Rush battles, missions, and more, so don't miss out on the Zenkai Awakening.
Now, I think we've kept our viewers
ओ
waiting
फाइनली
long enough.
यार
So why don't we reveal some new characters?
Sure, let's do this. Take a look at these new characters coming straight from episode Cell Saga Z.
ओ भाई अगर मैं ओवर एक्ट कर दूं मेरे को रहने देना मेरे को मेरे से एक्साइटेड रुक ही नहीं जाती मेरे से पक्का 116 है ओ भाई कितना बैडास लग रहा है
It's over. What?
ओ या
This level of power was created to destroy Goku.
या ओ लेट्स गो एलएफ वेजिटा है पक्का फाइनल फ्लैश वाला है आई एम सुपर वेजिटा ओ लेट्स गो सुपर वेजिटा एक्साइटमेंट पूछो मत मेरे को कितनी है वो अल्टी फाइनल फ्लैश लेजेंडरी ये लेट्स गो भाई मजा आ गया देख कर वो पोज अपना ये भाई ये हुई ना बात कुछ
Android 16 and Legends Limited Super Vegeta from episode Cell Saga Z are joining Legends.
Well, we haven't had a new Sparking Under 16 since the year Legends was released.
Not since September of 2018, in fact. That's nearly 5.5 years. Also, despite appearing in a lot of tag characters, this is the first time in a while we've released Vegeta as a standalone Legends Limited character. Now, before we jump into the abilities, let's watch some footage. Go on. Think you hear it?
स्ट्राइक कवर चेंज
No escape.
ग्रीन कार्ड,
Just get me. That's enough.
ब्लू, इसके पास अल्टीमेट भी है मे बी।
Just as calculated.
हाँ अल्टीमेट भी है। तो वो उसका क्या मस्त लग रहा था, तो हाथ निकाल गया इसमें,
What?
बहुत मस्त था भाई।
I'm sorry, but my ability is greater than yours. Eagle-eyed viewers may have spotted that this is Android 16 from
पूछो मत
after
भाई।
the repairs are done by Capsule Corporation. The Red Ribbon Army logo is gone, having been covered up by the new Capsule Corporation logo. Now, for the abilities.
Android 16 is a melee type with element green. The character tag is Android, and the Z ability 3 will allow you to buff up the tag Android, and Episode Seal Saga Z characters. This 16's greatest selling point is the strength of its offensive capabilities. First off, when a battle starts, damage inflicted by 16 will be increased by 90%. Art card draw speed will be increased, while art cost will be decreased. Plus, when entering the battlefield, 16 will get a 19% increase to inflicted damage, which means this character is a safe bet if you need some serious firepower. Also, this character's strike arts come with the blast armor, so you can make good use of your strike arts to go on the offensive. In addition to these basic abilities, the special arts, special move arts, and ultimate arts are all both unique and extremely powerful. To begin with, upon activation, the special arts will nullify enemy special cover changes for set number of timer counts and will also nullify enemy destroy card effects. On top of that, landing a special arts hit will allow you to recover key and draw a strike arts card. You can go on the attack without having to worry about special cover changes or card destruction effects, so it's unlikely that you'll have a combo interrupted by any enemy surprises. Next up, the special move arts will boost special move damage, restore key, restore the vanishing gaze by 70%, and even draw a random arts card upon activation. Usually after using a special move arts, you'll find that you don't have enough key or arts cards. But after Android 16 uses one, the vanishing gaze will be restored, and you'll be ready to go on the attack once more. Lastly, the ultimate arts will nullify enemy endurance effects for 50 counts on activation. Not only that, this effect is unable to be cancelled. So basically, if you are able to pull off a Rising Rush within 50 counts of using the ultimate arts, even if it's against a character with an endurance effect, you might still be able to get a KO. Also, the ultimate arts will destroy all of your enemy cards on hit. Inflict them with 5 substitution counts, increase your own arts card draw speed by 1 level for 50 counts, and boost your critical rate by 30%. Having all of their cards destroyed means your enemy won't be able to immediately attack, and inflicting them with 5 substitution counts means they won't be able to quickly switch characters either. So after landing an ultimate arts, having attacks ready to go will be effective strategy. One powerful move in particular would be to attack your opponent, forcing them to use up their vanishing gaze to dodge, and then hit them with a Rising Rush while they're unable to switch out. Furthermore, 16 already has incredible offense, but it gets even stronger after taking enemy attacks. This character will recover a set amount of health every time it's hit with an enemy arts attack. Plus, it will get a 50% boost to inflicted damage, so if you can get a combo going immediately after taking an arts attack, you'll be able to take those offensive abilities and use them to really put on the pressure. Performing a cover change with this 16, taking an enemy attack and then going into a combo is another effective strategy for you to try out. Besides the extremely powerful offensive capabilities we've just discussed, this character also has defensive abilities such as sealing one enemy card when performing a cover change, as well as reducing enemy special move, ultimate, and awakened arts power by 30% when entering the battlefield. This 16 will make a great addition to any Android party as a powerful attacker, so definitely try it out. Moving on, let's talk about Legend Limited Super Vegeta.
वो इसकी एबिलिटीज दिखाओ भाई। स्ट्राइक कवर चेंज, भाई ब्लू कार्ड तो देखो इसका। भाई साहब ग्रीन में बहुत मस्त लग रहा है, ग्रीन कार्ड ना बहुत मस्त है इसका। ये बात, 1 मिनट, इसकी अल्टी में भी रेंज टाइप है, जस्ट लाइक वो जेंकर उसकी है, बूटैंक्स की, आई मीन गोटैंक्स की है।
Legend Limited Super Vegeta is a melee type and the element is red. The character types are Vegeta, Clan, Saiyan, and Super Saiyan, and the Z ability 3 will give birth to allied Tag Vegeta Clan, Tag Saiyan, and Episode Cell Saga Z characters. There are lots of powerful Tag Saiyan characters, so this is a really useful Z ability. Vegeta's greatest strength lies in the unique gauge, which gives you tremendous firepower when it's maxed out. Let's dive right into an explanation of the unique gauge. This unique gauge charges according to the number of timer counts spent on the battlefield, but it resets to 0 when Vegeta returns to standby. It does take 10 counts for the unique gauge to fully charge, but when it reaches max, the enemy's special cover changer will be nullified and your vanishing gauge will be 100% restored. Plus, when the unique gauge is full, article draw speed will be increased and unfavorable element factors will be nullified. At the start of battle, Vegeta already gets article draw speed increased by 1 level, so when the unique gauge is full, you'll have a 2-level boost to your article draw speed, in addition to the unfavorable elements factor nullification. Also, for every 3 counts that pass after entering the battlefield, health will recover by a set amount and inflicted damage will increase. So the longer this character stays on the battlefield, the stronger of an attacker it becomes. It does take a while to charge the unique gauge all the way, but that's all you need to do in order to activate a bunch of powerful effects. Vegeta has an effect that charges the unique gauge by 30% at the start of battle, so that first time will be a bit easier as well. While Vegeta is on the battlefield, whenever the enemy switches, you'll get a boost to damage inflicted, reduce the enemy's ki, and reduce your allies' substitution counts. From your opponent's point of view, they'll probably want to switch to a character with a lot of health in order to survive attacks by this Vegeta on the warpath. So these abilities that activate each time your opponent switches out will be quite powerful. I'm sure you've already gotten an idea of how strong this character's unique gauge is.
भाई
But
बहुत
there's
स्ट्रांग है।
more. Under certain conditions, Vegeta will have seriously powerful defensive abilities and strike arts. Starting with these defensive abilities, the enemy's special move, ultimate, and awakened arts, as well as their rising rush, and even all enemies' main abilities will all be sealed when you max out the unique gauge. Vegeta's unique gauge is the type that charges continuously while the character is on the battlefield, so you'll often be charging it when you score a combo or when you are on the receiving end of one. When a unique gauge gets filled, while you are being comboed by your opponent, you can expect to be finished off by an ultimate arts or rising rush, but with these abilities, once your unique gauge fills up, your opponent will temporarily lose access to those powerful abilities, allowing you to shake off their blows with ease. Plus, if you return Vegeta to standby with a full gauge, this character can recover a significant amount of health and shorten own substitution counts. If Vegeta can last until the unique gauge is full, your opponent's most threatened options will be sealed, giving you the option to switch in another character, even once without endurance or revival, and spread the damage across your team. And shortening your own substitution counts means that you can send Vegeta right back on the battlefield, so make use of the unique gauge to have Vegeta go on the attack. Next, we need to talk about Vegeta's strike attacks. Upon entering the battlefield, the damage from Vegeta's next strike arts attack will get boosted by 50%. You draw a strike arts card, and you inflict all enemies with substitution counts. Inflicting substitution counts means that your opponent will have a hard time switching out, and you'll be in an excellent position to land a full force, 50% boosted strike arts on the character you're aiming to take down. Finally, let's talk about some powerful abilities other than the unique gauge. First off, the special arts will restore and randomly destroy 2 enemy cards, while the strike arts have
भाई
block
इसकी
armor.
एबिलिटीज बहुत खतरनाक
If
है,
you use the special arts and
बहुत
destroy your
ज्यादा ही
enemy
खतरनाक
cards,
है भाई।
they will have fewer options available. And since Vegeta's strike arts have blast armor, they'll find out it difficult to use their blast arts, which should help you to stay on the battlefield. Staying on the battlefield for 10 counts will make this Vegeta tremendously stronger, so it's a perfect match. Moving on, the main ability will nullify enemy special cover changes and draw an ultimate arts card. To restore your own vanishing gauge by 100% and reduce the enemy Dragon Balls by 1. If you manage to land a combo using the main ability to nullify your opponent's special cover changes, then continuing that combo to buy time until the unique gauge is full should be an effective strategy. So, that's all we have to say about Super Vegeta's abilities. What do you think? I think it's really energizing to make full use of this character's firepower, so definitely try it out. You'll be able to find more details about this character's abilities on the site in the video description after this premiere is over. Make sure to take a look. That's all we have to share with you today. Legend Limited Super Vegeta and Sparking Number 16 are on their way, so the episode campaign Cell Saga Z is about to get even more intense.
It definitely is. There's more to come during this campaign, so I hope you're ready. And don't forget, the new PvP rule, Rating Match Proud, and the new Guild Battle Mode are planned to be released soon, so get ready for those as well.
Remember to follow our official social media accounts for information that we didn't have time for here and the various other news and campaigns. Thank you for watching today. We hope you'll join us again in the next reviews and stuff. Bye everyone!
Bye!
ओ भाई बहुत खतरनाक है भाई एलएफ वेजिटा। लास्ट में कुछ है, मे बी एलएफ सेलो। मैं बस तुक्का भेड़ रहा हूँ ऐसे। वेट तो भाई करना पड़ेगा, इनको कुछ पता नहीं है। डुअल बैन कर दें। आई डोंट थिंक कि कुछ होने वाला है। हाँ मुझे लगा ही था। वो भाई बहुत पावरफुल है। मुझे कमेंट करके बताना ना आप लोग समन करने वाले हो कि नहीं। समन वीडियो आपको कल आ जाएगी, मे बी एक कॉपी इसकी निकल ही जाए। बाय गाइस, अगर आपको लाइव पसंद आया बस मैं एंड करने वाला हूँ लाइव स्ट्रीम को, ठीक है। 1 2 and 3